I just watched season 2, episode 6 of Peacemaker, and here are my thoughts. It's been a long journey, but we're finally here. The episodes that James Gunn hasn't shown the critics, first people to see them, and it was so good. Oh my god. The hype was warranted, James Gunn. Wow. But, yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Easily the best episode so far, so let's get into it. So the 11th Street kids obviously go into the... Oh, spoilers ahead, but 11th Street kids go into the alternate dimension to try to save Chris, which leads to Vigilante going off on his own to try and find the alternate version of himself. Alternate version of other characters we've seen, like Chris, Augie, they've been like polar opposites of themselves, seemingly. So I assumed that the version of Adrian that we were going to see is some serious monotone guy. He finds Adrian. He finds his alternate version of himself. The guy's like, what are you doing here? And serious tone and all that. And then just watch the episode, man. I didn't find Vigilante like that great of a character ever, as much as people did. Kind of one note in my opinion, but that was like the funniest DC thing I've ever seen, man. I was like laughing at that. So I really enjoyed that. Lex Luthor showed up. That was fucking awesome. Like I was going crazy. I knew that was gonna be him when they mentioned Belle Reeve, but that was pretty obvious. I was really excited about like how this is tying into the DCU and building up. Nicholas Hoult was great with a cane, presumably from Crypto. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. The stakes were high, and we finally got it. We finally got the reveal. So, we see, what's her name? We see Adebayo go off on her own, and I knew immediately it was going to happen. It's a racist world. Every side character and every single extra background actor, they're all white, no people of color, and it was just so that Adebayo's on the hunt. So don't be too surprised if she's the character that gets killed off and leads to Peacemaker's motivation. But yeah, obviously Chris turns the flag, and it is a Yahtzee flag, let's say. But everybody knew this, honestly. I saw the first theory about this after the second episode, man. Obviously, it would have been so cool to see this if there was nothing about it, no spoilers, but no theories. But I predicted that. I didn't personally predict that. Everybody knew that it was going to happen. Yeah, I really like this. Oh, also, another thing I want to point out. The two Adrians, they mentioned Spider-Man. Did not know they could do that. But, I will admit, later episodes of Season 2 were kind of getting a little slow, building up slowly. But this was just, oh my god. And the intro sequence and song, again, it's one of my favorites. I post a video of a Peacemaker review the day, 30 minutes after I see the episode. Always. I've done this for the past 6 weeks. I gotta let y'all know, and I appreciate the love. But this episode was so good. I cannot wait for 7 and 8. He was building up 8 a lot more than 7, so 8 is gonna have a lot to do with Man of Tomorrow. So I cannot wait for that. Let me know what you guys think of this episode. I personally think it's the best so far. I gave every single episode an 8 out of 10 so far, and Peacemaker Season 2 Episode 6 is a 9 out of 10, which is a huge feat for me because I am I'm a critic, I'd say, but I wasn't that big of a fan of Season 1, honestly. I didn't like the way it was shot. I didn't like the butterfly thing, but this is peak. So let me know if you guys would rate it. Comment below.